I just became an Uber here in Brookhaven. I want to work until I get the best car, and also become the best Uber of all, because for now my car is very simple, but I'm sure that by working I'll be able to get a better car. Okay, I'm coming here to pick up this client of mine, and now he can get in here and tell me the place you want to go. He said, take me to the beach, near the farm. Okay, let's go now. So I'm coming here to the front, like this, very carefully so I don't crash my car. But there's a very big problem. My enemy is coming here, and he has an Uber Lamborghini. Dude, that's impressive, but I think the worst part is that he's coming behind me. That's not very good, and now he's simply coming back here. Dude, what are you doing now? He got out of his car. He said, go in my car. I charge cheaper and my car is faster. I hope you don't go there. But he really left here. Okay, this is simply terrible. I literally just lost a client. He's arriving right here. He said, I'll never go in your car. So this guy went back to his car and finally he ended up leaving here. He has one of the fastest cars of all. That's impressive. Dude, I don't know why you defended me, but I thank you very much. That guy manages to steal most of my clients. But today, that's not what happened. Actually, this client of mine refused to go in that car, which is impressive. So I'm coming here to the front and finally I'm arriving here at the beach, which is near the farm. Could you tell me why you refused to go with him? He said, it's because I hate Lamborghinis. Okay, that's a very specific reason. So he ended up leaving here, and he's rating me here in the app. From what it looks like, I received 4 stars. That's better than nothing. And now he arrived here at the beach. I'm thinking about coming here too, but I think it's better to go back to work, especially because I really have to get more stars. If I continue the way I am, I'll simply become poor. I need money to pay the house bills, and also several other things. So now I'm coming back here. Finally, I'm going back home. I want to make a very important change here in my vehicle. I want to change the sign. The sign that stays up here is very ugly. Maybe it's better to leave this on the side. So now I'll have to remove this. I'll put a much more discreet sign. But now that Lamborghini is arriving here, I can't believe it came back. Now he arrived here in front of me and is simply laughing here. He said, you're a specialist in making the car uglier than it already is. He'll regret what he's saying. This car of mine will get much better than it already is. And for sure, he'll be the first to copy me, especially because he still uses the old method of putting signs. Great, I put this sign, which is very good. This is literally on both sides, and it's also very good. I think that now I'm ready to start the rides. I don't know what else is missing, but Big is coming right here. I don't know what he's doing. Big, do you need to go somewhere? He said, you should buy a suit. I'll do that later. So he got in here, and from what it looks like, he fell in this part of the map. Okay, I don't know why you want to go to the hospital. That's quite different, but I'll take you there now. By any chance, are you sick? Because to me, it doesn't make much sense for him to go to the hospital without being sick. So he left here. He said, I like to visit the hospital, and they also love me. Okay, that's quite nice. But now this guy got very scared. He said, Big arrived. Hide. Even he hid. Okay, this is simply bizarre. Big isn't their friend, but now he came to give me the rating. But from what it looks like, I received 4 stars. Even my friend is giving me low rating. For isn't a low rating, but for sure, it would be better if it were 5. Okay, now I'm leaving here, but there's a problem. A police officer is coming here behind. Okay, I hope he's not coming after me. But actually, he's coming after me. Okay, I'll have to stop. After all, I'm not a criminal, so I'm stopped right here, exactly the way I should. So he turned off the siren, and now he's coming here armed. He said, get out with your hands up. I received an anonymous report about you. Calm down. That was an anonymous report, so I think I already know who did this. He arrived right here in front, and is simply watching me. That's bizarre. I got out here with my hands up, but before that, I have a doubt. By any chance, is the person who reported me that guy who was back there? And now he hid. But the police officer is looking here. He said, I can't confirm, but maybe it is. Now I'm being arrested. This is one of the most unfair things that has ever happened to me. And you can see that he's recording all of this. Dude, it's not very nice that he's recording. People will think I'm a criminal, but I'm being taken here. I don't even know exactly what I did. Literally, I have no idea at all, but I'm being taken here to the front. Dude, this is bizarre. My car stayed alone, and that guy can destroy my car. The police officer still didn't even tell me what I did, but now he just arrived here. He said, is it true that you hit your clients? What are you talking about? Obviously, I don't hit my clients. I'm a great Uber driver. After a few hours, it finally got dark. I'm simply tired of talking to him. I believe he is too. He said, okay, after talking to you for a whole day, I came to the conclusion that you're innocent. Now I can finally leave here. I can't believe that I'm finally free. But there's a problem. I'm without my car. I don't have enough money to pay someone to take me there. But from what it looks like, he'll take me there. Okay, that's very good. Despite all the problems, he'll take me there. Dude, everything you did was simply terrible. You could have investigated real crimes, but he decided to investigate me. So we finally arrived here, but my car is destroyed. It was very obvious that something like this would happen. Even he got out of the car, and now he's very surprised by this. Look, this is your fault. I told you from the beginning that I literally have enemies who would do anything for me to be arrested and destroy my car. Now he's looking here. He said, let's find out who did this. Incredibly, I already know who did this. It's very obvious that it was this player. Now he's coming here to the front. As usual, he arrived right here. From what it looks like, he came to talk to me. He said, if you want, I'll take you to your destination. Obviously, I don't want to. I won't accept getting into the car of the guy who destroyed my car. This guy is a traitor. I know it was he who did all of this, especially because I've known him for a very long time. Now I'm putting out the fire of the car. Everything that happened here was bizarre, but unfortunately, I'll have to work like this, which will be quite difficult. And now the police officer is coming back here. Probably, he'll follow me, especially because it's not every day that something like this happens. Dude, it's very difficult to drive this car. This is one of the most difficult things of all. And now I'm coming back here home. My day simply can't get worse. I lost my car, which took me a very long time to get. This is the worst day of all. But now I'm coming here to watch television, and now I'm sitting right here, and this journalist appeared. Wait, but why is this footage appearing where it shows me being arrested? Dude, this is very bizarre. I'm very afraid of what he'll say. He said, this Uber used to hit his clients, according to an anonymous report from a competitor of his. Are they serious that they can't realize how absurd all of this is? They are reporting me for something that was proven that I didn't do. The police officer himself said that literally I'm innocent, and now I'll have to sleep here without being able to show the truth. Now we're on another day, and today, I have to change my life. I'm tired of being poor the way I am. I'm choosing the best clothes of all. Great, now I have the suit that I haven't worn for a very long time. But now there's another very important thing that I have to do. I have to wash my face, because my face is really very dirty. Great, now I'm really ready to do this job. I'll really be the best of all. But there's one thing that I had forgotten. My car is still destroyed. I don't know how I'll fix this. I have to think of a way to fix all of this. But now Big is arriving right here. This car is very cool. He said, you can keep this car for yourself, but you'll have to help me whenever I need. Dude, I can't believe you're helping me. This really will be very important to me. He simply gave me an incredible car. This car will be really very important. And now he just went back to his house. Okay, now I'll have to modify this vehicle. Great. After a few hours, I finished this. This simply is perfect. Okay, now I'll drive this car. I'm really ready to become Uber. And now I'm coming here to pick up my first client in this new car that I got. I'm very excited. Apparently, he lives right here at the frozen lake. This lake has already been frozen for many months. But now I finally arrived here. I'm basically your driver. Now he's back here. This is quite strange, especially because, in my old car, they used to stay beside me. From what I understood, I have to come here literally to the city center. Okay, this is quite simple, so I'm coming here to the front. From what it looks like, he'll walk in the snow. He said, I'm going on a date. Do you think I'm prepared? I think you are more than prepared. Apparently, he's going on a date. Dude, you can go. Everything will work out. And exactly here is the person he invited to the date. She's very happy, but now he's looking back here, and now he'll give me the rating. Wait, is it serious that I received 5 stars? Dude, this simply is a lot. For the first time in my life, I received 5 stars. Okay, I received another call, so I'm coming up here. This call is at the subway, so I finally arrived here, and now she came in here. This is my next client. She said, go to my boyfriend's house. It's at the frozen lake. Calm down. You must be joking. Literally, that guy is my previous client. Okay, I don't know if I should tell this to her or not, but now I'm coming here to the front. Look, there's very bad news. He went on another date. I'm telling this, especially because it's the right thing to do. So she got out here and is simply crying. Okay, I shouldn't have said this. I ruined a person's day. Now a few hours passed, and I'm still working here because I have to get a lot of money. I simply can't stop at all. Okay, I received a call, so I'm coming here to the front, and it looks like this call is very important. After all, it's here near the city hall. Okay, I'm exactly here, and now my client is coming down here below. Dude, he's the judge. Judges really are very important. Tell me where you want to go. He said, take me to my destination, but take random routes. This will come out a little more expensive, since he wants me to take random routes. But why does he want me to take random routes? Okay, I think I understood the reason. There's a car coming here. This car is too suspicious. Okay, I'll block it. I won't let it pass here to the front, but unfortunately, he's managing to, so I had to come back here behind. Dude, the criminals really are after you. This is terrible, because this car of mine isn't as fast as it looks. Somehow, I have to shake off this car that's coming here. I won't let him pass like this. Simply, you won't pass. I'm sure he's very angry, but now I turned right here, so he came back here behind, and is finally coming here, but now it's already too late. I'm hidden here. Meanwhile, he's coming here to the front. Dude, I don't know who these people are, but this is bizarre. You really are being chased by people. And dude, where's your house? The destination simply isn't showing up for me. He said, leave me near the abandoned house. The funny thing is that I can see Big back here. He's simply there eating his food. He even said hi. But now I'm coming here to the abandoned house. Exactly the way he asked. So we're coming here to the front. Are you serious that you live in the abandoned house? That's very bizarre. One of the most important judges in the city, who arrests the biggest criminals, lives in a completely abandoned house. So he just got out here, and now he'll give me a rating. From what it looks like, I received 5 stars. That's very good. Okay, I'm leaving here. But is he safe? Wait, the helicopter landed here. Okay, definitely, he's safe. Literally, he'll be taken home by helicopter. That's really very luxurious. And for sure, he's much safer. Okay, I'm leaving here, and I'm coming to do my job. I have to get an even better car. But for me, as an Uber, better cars aren't necessarily fast cars. Actually, they are comfortable cars, and from what it looks like, WX works here. Okay, I'm coming here to the front, and I'm going to do some shopping. I've been working for quite a while, and really, I'm starting to earn a little more money than normal. I think I must be among the richest drivers in the city, so now I'm arriving right here to do my daily shopping. So I'm grabbing a lot of food, but there's a problem. This car just arrived here. He's parking here, and it's simply my enemy. He destroyed my car earlier. He thinks I don't know that, and obviously, I hate this guy. I'll grab my groceries, and I'll leave here. I don't even want to talk to him. Everything he did was bizarre, but unfortunately, he's arriving here too, and now he came after me. Dude, tell me what you want. He said, I wasn't the one who destroyed your car. I hate you, but a driver doesn't destroy his enemy's car. So who did that? I don't think anyone has reasons to destroy my car. I simply loved that car, but now it's destroyed. He said, I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me. It may seem strange, but I believe him. Someone else destroyed my car. I think it'll be very difficult to find out who it was. Or maybe it won't be so difficult to find out who it was. The taxis here in the city are our enemies, especially because we do the same job, and we compete for our clients. After a few hours, I'm coming here. I want to buy the new vehicle, so I'll have to arrive at the dealership, and this is the owner here. Dude, show me the best car I can have to be my new Uber car. So he came right here. Dude, this Rolls Royce is incredible. It's a really very good car, but I want to know how much it costs. He said, it's different from everything, because it's free. Are you serious that a car worth millions is free? How is something like this possible? It doesn't make sense for this car to be free. There has to be something wrong. He said, you must get a 6-star rating. Calm down. That's simply impossible. Ratings only go up to 5 stars. This guy is simply crazy. There are no 6-star ratings. Now I'm coming here to pick up my next client. Apparently, he works right here. He makes food all day. Dude, the food he makes looks incredible. But now he finally is coming here. Wait, I know this person. It's simply that friend of mine. He even came here to the front. Okay, just tell me where you want to go, and then I'll take you there as fast as possible. He said, I want to go up the mountain, but I want you to go with your car. Okay, that's a little strange, but I'm in. My car is literally for that, so I believe it'll work. But where exactly do I have to go up this mountain? What is the best place that I can go up the mountain? Okay, I already know. I'm coming here to the front. Dude, I'll charge a little more expensive for this, especially because it's quite risky. But now I'm finally going up here, and everything here is going very well. I'm managing to climb on top of the mountain, but this is a little difficult. Okay, I'm sure I'll make it, especially because there's little left. I made it. Do you want me to climb these stairs too? He said, go to the highest point of the mountain you can. Great, I'm coming here to the front. I'm climbing this ladder. I wonder if I really should be doing this, but well, I have nothing to do, so I'm simply climbing up here. Okay, I think this is the highest place I can go. I don't know why I did this, but I simply did. And now he'll give me the rating. And again, I received 5 stars. And now I'm going down here below in the most different way possible. I don't know if I should be coming here this way, but I think it's the only way to get out of here. Now it's finally night. I received a different call. Okay, I'm coming here to the city hall again. Could it be that this time it's the judge? I really have no idea at all, but now I finally arrived at the city hall. Wait, this here is the mayor. I can't believe the mayor is coming here. He said, go fast to the abandoned house. I have to escape. I think I already know what you're escaping from. Okay, I'm leaving here as fast as possible, and I'll have to escape. There's a very strange car coming behind us, but I'll have to take a different route. So I'm coming here through a very different path to avoid that he reaches us. He's coming here behind us, and now I'm escaping, but I'll hide right in this part. Now, you can see that he's arriving here, and simply, he went straight past. He doesn't know that we're here behind. Okay, this here was brilliant. Now I'm coming here to the front. I'm coming to the abandoned house, which, apparently, is where all the politicians end up escaping. So he got out here, and he'll give me some rating. Wait, he gave me 6 stars. How is this possible? How did you give me all this rating if the limit is 5? To me, this simply doesn't make sense. He said, we who are important can give extra ratings if you save our life. Okay, I really didn't know that. From what it looks like, he's coming here in the helicopter, and simply, he flew away, and is going very far away. Now a few hours passed. I'm very rich. I have this Rolls Royce, and I'm the best Uber driver in the city. Here in Brookhaven, I'm very poor, but I had a brilliant idea. I'm seriously thinking about coming to my friend's house, because there's a basement there. If I go right through this door, I'll have access to his house's gate, and then I'll finally be able to live in peace. So I'm arriving here to talk to Big, but I have to go there secretly. And now he showed up at the door. Big, when are you going to leave your house? I want to know that so I can keep watch over your house. He said, in a little while I'm going to the market. Okay, you can leave it to me. I'm going to stay at my house watching your house to guarantee the security. So he understood that. Great, I'm going back home, and I'm watching Big's house to see when he's going to leave here. Okay, a few hours have passed, and he still hasn't left there. I don't know exactly when he's going to leave, but I'm still waiting. I'm looking at the window, and he's going there, and finally he's going to drive his car. Great, he's going to the market, and now I'll finally be able to invade his house. All of this is going to work. There's absolutely no way anything can go wrong. But what is Bob's cousin doing here in front? I didn't know he was in this house, and apparently he's playing. Somehow, I'm going to have to come here, but Bob's cousin is just terrible at playing these games. Dude, I've never seen a person playing this so badly. While he's distracted, I'm coming here to the front. He still hasn't even noticed that I'm exactly here, which is very weird. How did he not notice that? And by the way, how am I going to get into this room? But he turned off the television. And what is he going to do? Okay, I have to get out of here now because he's coming here to the front. But luckily, he didn't go upstairs. And now he threw the ball exactly there. But I doubt he's going to make it. It's simply impossible to make that shot. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going down here. And I'm going to enter very carefully into this room. But now Big is already coming back. Okay, I have to come here now because Big just got back. And now he's parking his car in the garage. A lot of cars must fit here. And now he's going to watch television. And I'm exactly in this room. room. It's very weird that they didn't even see me here. I wonder how long I'm going to stay in the basement until they realize that I'm here. But probably, it's going to take a long time. Okay, now I want to watch television. Now I'm finally turning this on, and the news is showing up. I want to see what the news of the day are. He said, someone is invading houses at night, so always lock your houses. Okay, that's very weird. It even seems like he's talking about me. And now Big came here, and he locked his house, because he's also watching a TV program. Dude, that's very weird. I can see that they're talking about me. That means there's another person who's also invading houses. But now I have to see where I'm going to sleep. This looks like a complete house. We have the television room, there's the laundry room, but there's no bed. Okay, I have to go upstairs here. But I can't go in here because Big is watching television. He didn't even notice this, but Bob's cousin is trapped here. He's completely trapped because Big locked his house. But now Bob's cousin is coming in through the garage. Okay, he really is a genius. He said, you locked me out of the house. Open the door for me. I wonder what he's doing. And now he left here and he just got to the back door. Even Big came right here. Okay, that didn't make much sense. He went into the house just to go into the house again. I thought Bob's cousin was smart, but I was wrong. Now I'm going to turn on the television to see even more about the guy who's invading houses. But why am I without electricity now? Actually, his whole house is without electricity. I didn't know he did that every time he went to sleep. He shouldn't be doing that. I can't believe he does that to save money. And even Bob's cousin is sleeping here. The rules in Big's house are simply absurd. I took this tablet to do some shopping because I want this to be the best room of all. And after a few minutes, there's already a truck coming here to deliver. Great. Finally, he's here. And now I'm going to have to go up here to get the products. Okay, I'm going to leave through the garage. I hope he doesn't suspect anything. Dude, do you have my products? He said, yes. But why did you order in the middle of the night? It's because I sleep during the day, and at night, I simply work. That's exactly what happens. For some reason, he's happy. He said, I do that too. We're vampires. Yeah, that's true. And now he went to get the boxes. I have to lie to him so he doesn't find out the truth. Great, I got this. He went there to get the other boxes. There are many boxes here that I ended up buying to put in Big's house basement. And great, I'm taking the last box here. I really bought a lot of stuff, and now this truck just left here. I'm finally going to start building the perfect room, but I'm getting a call from Big. He said, starting today, I don't say 67 anymore. Okay, that's very good. But now I finally left the call. I can't believe he called in the middle of the night to say something like that. Big is the craziest guy I've ever met. Okay, I'm messing with the light here so that it comes back, because I can't stay without electricity down here. Great, this is much better. Now I'm going to start taking these boxes to build the best basement of all here. Okay, this is starting to get very interesting. I also put this video game and even this rug. This is starting to look really cool, but now it finally got daytime, and along with that, the house lights were turned on too. I don't understand why he turns off the lights of his whole house every time it gets nighttime. It would make much more sense if he only turned off the lamps, but he turns off all the electricity, and he's preparing his breakfast. I want to see what there is in my breakfast, so I'm arriving exactly here, and I opened this, but there's nothing here. Okay, this definitely isn't very good. I thought there really would be some food here, so I'm closing this thing. There's simply nothing. And now I'm watching the news, but for some reason, this house is full of police tape. From what I'm understanding, something horrible happened there. He said, this house was invaded yesterday. If you see this guy, let me know. Okay, I can't believe this, but now the footage of the guy who just robbed the house is showing. He really went in there without thinking twice. And if I see this guy, I'm going to report him to the police. But I don't think it's going to be easy to find him. From the footage I saw, he's a very intelligent criminal. And now he's eating this sandwich. And now even Bob's cousin arrived right here. This sandwich looks very good. I'm starting to get really hungry. I need food urgently, so I'm going upstairs here, but I can't reveal that I'm here in the basement of the house. But from what I can see, there are no people here in front, so I'm leaving here, and I'm simply going to knock on their door. Great, I arrived right here. I'm knocking here on the door. Now I'm being answered. I really want to have breakfast. Can I come into the house? He said, of course you can. The house is ours. But now Big arrived here, and he isn't happy with Bob's cousin. He said, you can't invite people to my house. But he turned in my direction and said, but you can come in because you're my friend. Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm coming into the house. I really want a sandwich. I'm really very hungry. So he's getting the sandwich. He said, there isn't any sandwich. There's only lunch. Okay, that's fine. I'll accept anything. So he's bringing here the plate of food that now he put on the table. I'm already eating this. Okay, this is better than I thought. This must be one of the best foods I've ever eaten. That's good because yesterday I didn't have dinner. So having lunch for breakfast might not be so crazy. So a few minutes passed. Okay, I finished this and I want to see what the two of them are watching. And they're watching news about this thief. Dude, I've never seen him before, but he looks really bizarre. But how are they filming him like that? He said, there must be helicopters following him. That's true, because while he's down here, there's a helicopter following him. That's the way he's being chased, but he's passing very close to our house, and that's way too scary. I'm coming here to see him, and he just passed here in front, and a police officer just passed here too. The biggest chase of all is happening, and now I'm really sure that he's going to jail. Okay, now I'm coming back here, and now Bob's cousin is coming back here behind. It's good that they're leaving here, because soon I'll be able to go back to the basement where I was hiding, and Bob's cousin came right here. He's in the treehouse. That would also be a great place for me to live if I wasn't in the basement, and Big is coming here to the front. Apparently, he's coming here to the backyard because he wants to go to the pool. And now I can finally go down here. I couldn't stand waiting any longer to come down here, and I want to change this house even more. But before that, I'm coming up here, and without them noticing, I'm going to go up to their room. Great! I'm getting here very carefully so Bob's cousin doesn't hear this. They can't know that I'm coming here. But first, I'm going to get some of Bob's cousin's clothes. Great, now I'm getting them here, and now I look like a clown. Dude, why does he have these clothes? I looked at all of his clothes, and he only has weird clothes. Okay, now I'm coming here to the bathroom to remove my beard. Okay, now I look a little better, but I don't look perfect. I hope there's something cool in Big's room. He must have some interesting clothes, so I'm going to have to check here. So I'm checking all the possible clothes. But now this thief is coming right here. That's terrible. And for some reason, he's passing near our house, and he's going to leave his car right here. And this garage was completely closed. And now this police officer is coming up here. That's terrible, because he didn't know where this thief went, but I simply saw where he went. That's scary. Wait, what is this? He's right here in front watching me. He said, "Your house looks much better." Dude, I'll call the police if you step into my house. As long as you stay in that house, I simply don't care. After all, I don't even know whose house this is. I hope he understood that, but he took out a gun. Okay, that's terrible. I'm crouching so he doesn't hit me. This guy is completely crazy. Okay, I have to come here, and now I'm calling the police. Finally, he's arriving here, and he's going directly to the orange house to arrest this thief. But there's a giant closet here. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm here, and I'm simply going to change my avatar again. I need clothes that are a little more serious. Okay, this here is better than nothing. Really, this is very interesting, but now it's time for me to leave here, and Big is passing here, and even Bob's cousin passed here. They want to watch television. Great, they're finally turning it on. I want to see the news that's showing about everything that's happening. I hope he managed to arrest this thief. He said, "We found his car because of an anonymous tip, but he disappeared." Dude, whoever did that is definitely a hero. He said, whoever reported him, the thief is going to want revenge. I don't think so, but now he's looking at me. He said, "Think about it, you're a thief, and someone reported you. Would you be happy?" Definitely, I wouldn't be happy, and maybe I would seek revenge. But what you're saying really is true. Unfortunately, he's right, but now I'm really very scared. I really don't know if my friends are safe in this house. Now the thief is looking for me. He said, "Want to play? I'm good at it." Okay, let's play a little. Are we seriously both playing chess? I didn't even know you could do that in this video game. This is actually pretty cool, but now it's nighttime, but I'm already tired of playing. I'm starting to let Bob's cousin win so I can finally stop the game. I can't stand playing this anymore. Now he stood up and he said, "I beat you." He only beat me because I let him. I couldn't stand playing that anymore. But now I'm coming here to have dinner. Tell me what's for dinner. He said, "We had green apple for dinner because according to Bob, it's good for growing." I think that's a lie. He said, "It's true. I'll call him so you can see." Okay, he's calling Bob. Even I want to see what Bob is going to say this time. I'm almost sure he doesn't know what he's talking about. He said, "It's true. Toxic green apple makes you taller. By any chance, is this apple toxic?" And you can see that he disagreed. So you are wrong. But Bob, that mask you're wearing isn't very good. It makes you look like an alien. He said, "It's necessary to wear it, otherwise this is going to harm my health." Okay, then put on that gas mask right now. You really can't stay without it. And now he finally put it back on. That's very good. And now they're going to sleep. Big came to his room, and Bob's cousin is coming here to his room, which is the best of all. This is the coolest room of all, because it has a lot of things in it. But unfortunately, he turned off the electricity of the whole house. Literally, there's no more electricity, and all the products that are in the refrigerator are going to spoil. Big doesn't know what he's doing. But now I'm going down there back to my house. They have no idea that I live here. Okay, I'm coming here. Finally, I'm back here in my room. Wait, but what is this? This guy is exactly here, and now he's getting closer. I wasn't the one who reported you. So finally, he dropped that item. He said, "Prove that it wasn't you." Okay, but how can I prove something like that? That's practically impossible. And now he's sitting here on the couch. Dude, what are you doing there? He said, "You're going to let me live down here. And why aren't you turning on the TV?" Okay, I'll let you live down here as long as you don't go upstairs. And the TV isn't turning on because there's no power. It's really very simple. But he stood up here. He said, "Then turn on the power. I don't have time to waste." Okay, you can leave it to me. I'll fix this. I'm coming here to turn on the light, but I have a perfect chance to call the police and report that he's here. But I don't know if they would help me. My friends are in this house, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to obey everything he asks. The house power is exactly here. I don't know which of these buttons is the one for the house basement. I'm going to press the first button to see what it does. And it turned on the electricity of the whole house. Okay, now I'm going to turn that off. I think I understood this. The first button turns on everything. Now the second, third, and fourth buttons turn on each floor of the house. This must be the second floor. This must be the first floor. And this must be the basement. Okay, I just pulled the lever, and really, the light here came back on. Okay, this is impressive. I can't believe that worked. And now I'll have electricity forever. The bad side is that there will be a thief here forever, but I'm watching television with him. I want to know everything that's happening here. He said, it's only a matter of time until they arrest the thief. Unfortunately, I don't think so. This guy is very safe down here, but now he came to sleep. Is he seriously sleeping without thinking twice? I can simply call the police, but now I'm way too scared because when he found me, he was very angry, but now he simply doesn't care about anything. It's time for me to finally call the police. I'm just going to wait for him to really fall asleep. Great! It looks like now he's really sleeping, and I'm going upstairs here very carefully without him noticing. I'm going to have to call the police so they can finally arrest him. Great! I got here, and now I'm finally calling the police, and now they're really coming here. Dude, he got here way too fast. I didn't even have time to leave here. Look, I'm the one who called you. I need you to follow me because the thief is right here. He's exactly in the basement, and unbelievably, he's still sleeping, and the police officer went down exactly here. He said, "Put your hands up, you're under arrest now." Finally, he was arrested, and he's being taken here to the police station. But now it's better for me to leave here and simply go back to my simpler house. I hate this house, but I don't have money to buy a better house. Now it finally got daytime, and the two of them are watching television. The news about what happened is showing. Now the whole island is going to know that guy was arrested, which is simply incredible. He said, the biggest thief was arrested because of an anonymous tip. Whoever did that must be an incredible person, and now it's showing where he was hiding. He was here in Big's house that whole time, which is really very weird. He said, I can't believe he was living here that whole time, and I didn't know. Really, that thief is very weird, but we're still watching the news here. It seems they still haven't finished talking. He said, whoever reported him will receive a lot of money. Okay, I can't believe that. And after a few days, I got this incredible house. This is much better than it looks. Today I'll finally go to school in this new city that I'm living in. I don't know exactly who lives in this neighborhood. I just know that I can't wait to come here. But I'm coming here to talk to Big right now. He just answered. Dude, are you going to school today? I'm really excited, but I'm a little scared because I don't know if I'm going to get bullied or if everything here is going to be normal. He said, relax, every school has that. Actually, that's not normal. That shouldn't exist. Okay, I'm leaving here to go to school. I'm realizing that if I talk to my friend, I'm going to get more scared. And now even Big is leaving here. Big, is what you said true? Is it serious that there's someone who bullies people at school? Because if that's true, I'm not going to go to school. He said, of course not. He just makes inconvenient jokes at bad times. And you're describing someone who bullies people. But now we are going to school. I really want to meet my classmates. Now I'm in front of the school. I'm very excited to come here. And now Big has just arrived. He said, that's it, act normal and nothing will happen. Okay, everything is under control. So now the two of us are coming here to the school. For some reason, the front here is closed. Everything here is completely closed. And I wonder why. But now I just got here and I'm going to sit down to see what class will be like. And Bob's cousin is right here. So the teacher stood up and he said, students, the school is under renovation. That's why the entrance to the other classrooms is closed. Okay, everything is fine. So now class is finally going to start. Everyone here is taking their books, and even Bob's cousin has that. But there's a problem. I forgot this notebook. But now the teacher came closer, and he's going to hand this to me. Look, thank you very much. I promise I really won't forget this. And now we're basically going to read the book. Now a few hours have passed. The teacher put down this book. He said, students, reading time is over. You can go have lunch. Okay, that's good. Big, why aren't you getting up? Only Bob's cousin left here, and also this guy. He said, it's nothing serious. I'm just tired. I know you're lying, so tell me what's really going on. So Big stood up, but he's a little more serious. Okay, that's not very good. Whenever he gets serious like that, it's because something horrible is happening. He said, I'm going through something similar to bullying, but it's nothing serious. Big, if that's true, you have to tell the teacher. He can definitely help. Or maybe the principal, but he simply doesn't want to. So let's do this. I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen. You're not going to get bullied. Great, I'm leaving here. And now Big is going upstairs here. Big, before you go, I have a question. Is it him who's bullying you? So he came closer, and now he disagreed. Is it Bob's cousin? I really want to know that. So he turned around back here, and also disagreed. Okay, there's only one person left, which is this very weird guy. Is it him who's doing this? But he didn't say anything, and now he's just eating food. But this guy came here too. He seems to be a very quiet person. I don't know if he's really the person behind all of this, but I'm going to grab a slice of pizza. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to get this food. This looks really good. There really is a lot of food here. I'm eating all of this. He said, that looks horrible, just like your face. That's simply not funny. Unfortunately, Bob's cousin is laughing, but this guy just came here. He said, you can stop that right now. In front of me, nobody is going to get made fun of. You heard that, right? Good thing this guy is helping. And now he went back to cleaning the school. Now I'm really eating pizza. But he finally ended up leaving here, and he came here to the bathroom. Bob's cousin, I have a very important question for you. Why did you laugh at what he said? When he was making fun of me. He said, it's just a joke. Relax. I don't know if you're a good friend. Great, we're here in the classroom. I'm waiting for everyone to come back so class can start. But this is starting to take too long, to the point of worrying me. Big and the bully still haven't come back yet. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to the teacher. Teacher, can I go look for Big? He usually gets lost. So he stood up, and luckily, he allowed it. Great, I'm coming here to look for Big. And there's a very easy math problem here on the board. The answer to this is 2, and Bob's cousin said 3. He's completely wrong. Could Big have gone up here to the front? I think that's very unlikely, so I'm going upstairs here. And where could he be? Literally, I don't see him. Big has completely disappeared. I have no idea where he went. Big, where are you? Wait, there's only one place he might be, which is exactly in the bathroom. Okay, I'm coming here very very carefully, and from what I can see, he's right there. I don't know if Big is in there, but unfortunately, he is. He said, "You better give me your lunch money for tomorrow." Then, okay, I'm recording this, and I'm going to show it to the principal. And now he saw me here. "Big, are you okay?" "I'm going to show the recordings to someone important." He said, "You don't understand. His father is the principal." "Are you serious? This is simply absurd." "But Big, everything is going to be okay. Leave it to me. I'll solve this." So now the two of us are leaving here. We're going downstairs here, but I can't come here to the front, to the principal's office, because it's closed. Okay, I'm going back here to class. Later, I'm going to show this to the principal. He said, "It's your last chance to get the math problem right." I can't believe that Bob's cousin is, even now, trying to get this math problem right. This is very simple. He said, "Can I think by myself?" It's a difficult decision, and the teacher allowed it, and Bob's cousin just left here. He's simply thinking, "Bob's cousin, I know the answer." So he came closer. "I'm not going to tell you the answer, but it's something between 1 and 2, and you're going to have to guess." So now he's finally coming back here. He said, "The answer is 1. Dude, you're completely wrong." The teacher stood up and disagreed with Bob's cousin. "Teacher, the answer is 2, and obviously I'm right. I knew that from the beginning." So the teacher came here, and he's changing what's written here on the board. He said, "Anyone knew that." Okay, now the math problem has changed. This one here is a little harder. I'm thinking a little about this math problem. I already know the answer, but I'm going to stay quiet to see if people get it right. He thinks the answer is 7, and I have no idea what Bob's cousin thinks. He said, "The answer must be 14, and obviously, he's wrong." "Teacher, the answer is obviously 12. So he came closer. He said, "We have someone intelligent here, finally. And now it's night. Great, we're leaving here." "Big, I told you that nothing was going to happen. Everything was basically normal. Even Bob's cousin came here. He said, 'You're not ugly.' Obviously, I'm not ugly." What that guy said was simply a lie. And for some reason, he's talking to the teacher. He said, "You're just not handsome. So you're basically saying that I'm ugly." Okay, Bob's cousin is simply crazy. He says that I'm not ugly, and right after that, he calls me ugly. But what could he be saying to the teacher? I really can't see very well, and apparently, Big doesn't know either. Now I finally got home. I couldn't take being there anymore, but now I want to watch a little TV. So I'm getting here exactly now. My TV is very old, but I can still watch everything normally. And now this journalist is appearing here. He said, "Today, the police officer was arrested because he ignored the crimes his son committed." That reminds me a lot of that guy who's bullying people at school. But tomorrow I'm going to tell the principal everything that's happening. For now, I'm just going to sleep. Great, now we're on another day, and now I'm ready to go to school. I'm really very excited because today I got a new vehicle, which, in this case, is exactly this car. Great, now I'm coming up here to the front. I want to show all of them my new achievement. And I can also take one of them to school with me. After all, this car fits 2 people, and now Big just got in there. "Big, look at the car I got." And now even he got surprised. This car is impressive, but why is my name showing up right there? Okay, I have to see why. Could it be that they're honoring me? After all, I got the math problem right. "Teacher, why is my name showing up here?" He said, "You bullied him, and you're suspended for 1 day. Wait, I've never bullied anyone in my life, because I know that's very bad. This guy just arrived there. Actually, he was the one bullying my friend. I have all the footage here. How do you have the courage to do this to me? This is simply absurd. But now I'm leaving here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave the school that I like so much. And now he just came here. This is the guy who got me expelled." "Dude, why did you do that? I don't understand how you're such a bad person all the time." He said, "Who do you think you are to say something like that? I'm just a normal person who doesn't bully others." He really thinks that's cool. The only thing he didn't realize is that he really doesn't have friends. Literally, nobody talks to him. So now I'm going upstairs here. I'm coming back here to my house. Everything that happened was simply terrible. But at least, today I'm going to stay home playing video games all afternoon. So I'm coming here to play video games since I have nothing to do. I'm simply playing here. Missing school was actually nice. But tomorrow I want to get revenge on this guy who's bullying everyone, because what he's doing is unfair. And now it's very late, and now I'm making the perfect plan. I'm thinking about several revenges that I can do. There are several paths I can follow to get good results with the revenge, but I want to make the perfect revenge, which will make him never bully us again. So today is the testing day. I'm leaving here to go to school. Today, I'm going to have to write a lot of things about this revenge that I'm carrying out. So now I just got here. The 2 of them are here in the front, because there's a Lamborghini arriving here. Is it serious that he brought his Lamborghini after I started bringing my car? Look, he's very weird. He's competing with me to see who has the better car. They're looking at both cars, and even though he has a much better car, the 2 of them came here in my car. He said, "This car is very Sigma, just like me." Look, I don't know if I say thank you or if I ask what you're talking about. As soon as class is over, the first one to get here can get a ride to their house. Now I'm going back to the classroom. I'm going to stay here in my chair. Finally, I was able to come back to the classroom. He said, "Students, today we'll have physical education class as soon as they remove the fences." And now he's removing these fences. Finally, we're going to be able to come here. Now we're coming here because the teacher is waiting for us. I want to see what today's class will be about. He said, "First, let's see who dances better." I'm sure that I'm going to do very well. Okay, I got right here. This is going to be the first guy who's going to dance. So he came here to the center and he's doing a normal dance. There's nothing special about it. It's simply a normal dance that probably everyone here knows how to do. So now it's Big's turn, who's simply dancing like this. This animation isn't very good. He He really could have done much better, so now he just left. He said, "Do you think I did well? You could have done better, but definitely, it wasn't bad." That's my way of saying that he did badly. But now it's finally my turn. Okay, I'm going to have to dance properly to show that I'm very good. Okay, I'm doing my favorite dance, but I'm starting to get dizzy because in this dance, I spin around a lot. I'm starting to get dizzy in the middle of the dance. Okay, the dance is over, that's all. Now I'm running here to the bathroom, but first I want to see his dance. Is Bob's cousin going to do well? Okay, Bob's cousin started dancing. He's doing strangely well. He really dances very well. Not even I knew he was a dancer. Okay, I'm leaving here to go to the bathroom. After a few minutes, I think I'm better. I shouldn't have done that, but unfortunately, this guy came here. He said, "Hey, loser, what are you going to play against me?" From what it looks like, they're playing basketball, and Bob's cousin just threw the ball, and he missed very badly. Now it's Big's turn, who also ended up missing. Look, let's go now because I want to prove to him that I'm very good at this, but I'm still a little dizzy. So now we're finally getting here. We're going to have to wait for one of them to score a point. Big just threw the ball. I'm rooting for him to make it already, and he finally ended up making it. So the two of them came back here, and everyone here is going to watch the two of us playing. Now we're coming here, and if he doesn't score a point, he loses. Okay, I'm going to score right here, and I simply missed. And now it's his turn, but at least I barely missed, and he unfortunately made it. Okay, I can't believe this. And now he's laughing at me. That was just luck. I doubt you'll make it 3 more times. So let's keep playing this. Now I threw the ball here. I literally ended up making it, and now it's your turn. Even I want to see if he's going to make this. So he threw the ball in front and also made it. I can't lie. He's also very good at this, but I'm also very good. So much so that I'm going to score backwards. Great. I threw the ball, and really, I ended up making it. I'm great. I doubt you do something similar, so now he's backwards. He's going to throw the ball right there, and he really ended up making it, which is impressive. The two of us are tied. He said, "Now whoever misses loses. I'm sure that I'm going to beat you. Whoever misses is going to owe the other a favor." Great, I'm going to start this, but I'm very afraid of missing, so I'm aiming right here in the middle, and now I just threw this ball, and simply, I ended up making it. I'm very good, and now it's his turn. Now he just threw it there, and you can see that he ended up missing. Really, that was close. So now you owe me a favor, which I'm going to ask for someday. He really isn't very happy. He said, "Tell me today what the favor is." Okay, I'm going to explain it to you just once. And after some time explaining all of this to him, he agreed to all of it. Great, my plan worked. Now he went back here to the classroom, so I'm coming here too. The favor I asked for is very simple, but I think he isn't going to do it. He just has to apologize to Big for everything bad that he did to him. And now there's a math problem here, and Bob's cousin almost got the answer right. Bob's cousin, the answer is very similar, and he can't speak anymore. Teacher, the answer is 42. He stood up here and simply agreed. I really got it right now. A few hours passed, and we're all leaving here. Bob's cousin is going home, but I'm coming here to wait for Big, and I want to see if that guy changed. So Big got right here, and this guy came here too, and now Big is looking back here. He thinks that, again, he's going to get made fun of. He said, maybe apologize. That was weird, but it's already a first step for this guy to be a normal person. He said, maybe I accept the apology. So Big just got here. Look, that's already a first step for that guy to stop bullying people. Now we just have to go back home. And now the principal just got here. He said, "What happened, son?" Okay, so really, he's that student's father. I didn't know that was true. So now his son is looking here. He said, "I won't be a bad person starting tomorrow." That definitely is already a beginning. Now we're on another day. I finally ended up getting here at school, and the teacher is putting another math problem. It's a very different math problem. Here it's written 2 + 2 - 2 × 2, and Bob's cousin doesn't know how to answer this. And unbelievably, this guy isn't bullying people anymore. And luckily, I didn't need to carry out my plan, where I was going to get him expelled from school. A while ago, I bought this phone, and it must have been my best purchase, because I can call my friends whenever I want. And now Big just answered. "Well, I don't know what you're doing, but that's really weird." He said, "It's nice that now we can talk from a distance." Yes, you're right. The only thing he doesn't know is that when it's nighttime, I'm going to call them just to annoy them. So I'm coming down here. When it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I will annoy all of them. But I'm getting a call that apparently is from Big. "But why are you calling me again?" He said, "Did you see what's happening on TV?" Obviously, I didn't see it. I'm coming here to watch TV. But you can see that now there was a lot of destruction in the city. Honestly, I don't know what's happening, but that's bizarre. Who would do something like that? That's really unforgivable. And now this criminal appeared on TV. I'm almost sure it was he who did that, because he's even holding that weapon. He said, "Everyone who goes against me will have their house destroyed." That's simply bizarre. Big, did you see all of that? Dude, we have to do something to save the city. Otherwise, one day it'll be our house that gets destroyed. He said, "Of course not. That's the police's job." Maybe you're right, but now it's nighttime. I'm very excited to call them. As soon as it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to annoy everyone here in the city, without a single exception. I'm waiting for it to be 3 o'clock in the morning, but there's only a little time left. Perfect. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I hope to start by calling them, but I'm still deciding who'll be the first person I'm going to annoy. I know there's a person who lives right here in front, who is Bob's cousin, and you can see that he's sleeping here. But I had a brilliant idea. I'm coming here to leave a present at his house, which is a very different present. Now that I left that at the door, I'm going to get out of here and call him. I really want to see what he'll think about that. Okay, I'm calling. And after a while, he finally answered. Bob's cousin, I got a present just for you. I'm sure you will like it. He said, what time is it? Right now, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Now he just got up, and you can see that there's a box behind him. Perfect. Now he picked up this box that I left here, and he just got this hat, and you can see that he's happy. For now, the pranks are normal, but soon I'm going to do some funnier pranks. Okay, I will call him again. Bob's cousin, what are you doing standing there? I simply don't understand why you're standing in the middle of nowhere. He said, I'm waiting for my bus. It always picks me up. Okay, that's simply terrible. I'm realizing that I woke up Bob's cousin for no reason. He's going to stay there in front like a crazy person. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him. Dude, if you want, you can go back to sleep, because I think today is a holiday. He said, actually, I'm going fishing. Okay, then I'm going with you, and we'll go there in my car. I can't believe I'm having to fish because of him. All of this happened because I lied and woke him up in the middle of the night. So we're going here in his boat. Most of the boats stay here in front. But do you really fish every day? He said, yes, fishing is better than anything. Look, I disagree with you. I think going fishing is the best thing of all. I have a question for you. Do you prefer fishing or having a million chocolates? Apparently, he's thinking here. He said, give me a few minutes to think. Okay, but while that happens, let's go fishing. It's better than wasting time. So now we're coming here. But Bob's cousin really is thinking a lot. I think that accidentally I'm making him smart. Okay, let's go. But do you really fish on this boat? That's very weird. I don't think it's right for you to fish on a boat like this. What's going to happen if we get stuck in the middle of nowhere? I'm scared. Dude, we are literally in the middle of nowhere. I shouldn't have woken up Bob's cousin. So he finally ended up stopping. And from the looks of it, he's still thinking a lot. Dude, you still don't know the answer? And he disagreed. I think the million chocolates is much better than fishing. He said, but a million is a lot. You have to choose something. You can't stay without choosing forever. So what is Bob's cousin going to choose? He said, both. That must have been the best answer. And now Bob's cousin is fishing. Bob's cousin, I don't think that's how you fish. You're fishing entirely wrong. So he's looking here. He said, I'm hitting the fish. Is that how you fish? But of course not. I'm trying to call people, but there's no signal. I'm here with a completely crazy guy who is literally hitting the fish here. He's not going to catch anything that way. Now a few hours have passed, and we're all going back home because we couldn't find anything. He didn't catch any fish. He really thinks that's a coincidence. But I know he's fishing the wrong way. There's a right way to fish that definitely isn't the way you're doing it. But now we finally got here. Look, thanks for the help. I came back here to the surface, and apparently he's going back to fish. He's very weird. I don't think he's going to give up anytime soon on fishing the way he's fishing. Okay, now I'm going back home. I want to call more people and annoy them. I hope to annoy as many people as possible. Okay, I'm calling Big again. But why are you always in your backyard? I can't understand that. He said, I'm building a nuclear power plant here. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm getting here to see this because this is Big's house. I don't know what's happening, but I got here and he came here to the door. How are you building a nuclear power plant? I can already see parts of this nuclear power plant back here. I thought it was a joke, but it really isn't. So he picked up this box. Well, I don't know what's in it, and I also don't know what WX is doing here. Now I have this gas mask, and now we're coming here to see my friend Big's nuclear power plant. But before anything else, I'm going to call WX. Dude, today is your birthday. I really had no idea, especially because you never say it's your birthday. He said, of course not. I'm just training for the day it is my birthday. And it really looks like he's not joking. Who trains for something like that? But Big, what are you doing here? Tell me why there is so much stuff here from the nuclear power plant. Did you steal this by any chance? He said, of course not. I took it from their trash. Are you serious that they throw away what they don't use in the trash so anyone can take it and build a nuclear power plant? And he simply agreed. Dude, that's bizarre. I can't believe this is happening. And there are toxic barrels here. So Big picked up this item, and you can see that this is really toxic. Okay, maybe it's better for me to get out of here. I'll come back later. But now I'm running out of here because you can see that Big is completely crazy. He's throwing this liquid here on the ground, which is completely toxic and can be harmful. But from the looks of it, he doesn't care about that. I'm coming back here in my car, and apparently I'm getting a call. Bob's cousin, why are you calling me? And why are you on an island in the middle of nowhere? That's really a little weird. He said, I caught a big fish, but I don't have a boat anymore. All right, I think I'm going to have to rescue him again. Can you show me the fish you just caught? Great, he's showing it here. But that's not just a normal fish. Actually, that's literally a shark. Bob's cousin, you have to get out of there now. That place is no longer safe for you. I'm going to rescue you as soon as possible. Please, just tell me that you will get out of there as fast as possible. He said, of course not. I'm coming here as fast as possible to rescue him. Dude, I can't believe he's stuck in the middle of the sea. But I'm coming here. And luckily this boat drives on land and also on water. And you can see that Bob's cousin is here too. How did you catch a shark? Dude, that really is impressive. He said he's my friend, Bob's cousin. Come here now. You can't stay there in the water anymore. Because I doubt that shark is your friend. That simply doesn't exist. Wait, but what is that? Okay, I have to get out of here now. Dude, the shark is coming after us. And incredibly enough, I'm not joking. He was just waiting to attack you as soon as you got closer. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but he's right back there. And now I'm running away from here. This shark is coming right here. But luckily this boat drives on land. And you can see that the shark can't come here. So he went back here into the water. Seriously, what happened here was bizarre. Bob's cousin, I literally saved you. Wait, someone is calling me. Okay, I answered it. And why are you calling me? I'm literally right in front of you. He said, you ruined everything. He was my friend. Dude, I didn't ruin anything. Actually, I saved you. I don't know how he can't realize that, but I'm taking Bob's cousin back to his house. I'm never going to wake him up at 3 o'clock in the morning again. So Bob's cousin came back here to his house, and I don't think he's happy. I just hope he doesn't go back there again. Now I'm coming home, and I'm going to call more people, because my mission is to call all of them. Now he answered. I simply hung up. I will keep annoying him all day, and now I will call him again. Great, I'm calling here, but you can see that this time he got angry. Dude, how did you get angry so quickly? He said, if you call again, I'm going to arrest you. Okay, that's weird. Now it's nighttime, and now I just woke up, because I will start my job, which is exactly calling people at night. Okay, the police officer answered. Hello, officer, how are you? But I can't believe that even now he's still angry. He said, I told you that I was going to arrest you if you called one more time, and I'm almost sure that's a lie. I doubt you're going to arrest me. I'm coming here to see this a little better through this window, but something weird is happening here. You can see that the police officer really is coming here, but he doesn't have the right to arrest me just because I'm calling him. But now he just got here, and he's armed in front of my house. Okay, I need a lawyer. I'm calling Big here. Big, I know you're sleeping or you're very busy, but I need urgent help. He said, okay, I don't know what happened, but I'll help. Dude, the situation is really awful, but now I'm coming down here, and you don't have the right to come in here. I'm never going to open the door for you. But now Big got right here, and he opened the door to come in here. Okay, I was lucky that you locked it in time, because he tried to come in here. I need you to be my lawyer and defend me against him. He wants to arrest me just because I called at night. He said, you interfered with investigations. Ignore what he said, because that's completely a lie. I only called him a few times. He said, liar, you called more than 7 times. Actually, it was 8. I'm being arrested unfairly just because I called the police officer. And now he came in here. That's very unfair. I'm sure I'm not going to spend a day in jail. I'll be released quickly. But even so, I'm going to have to go to prison because of something that shouldn't even be a crime, which is calling people at night. And now I'm completely trapped here. And you can see that he got happy. He said, I will do everything so that you stay locked up for as long as possible. I'm starting to regret calling people. Maybe I really shouldn't have done that. Now we're on another day, and I can't stand staying here anymore. My trial was supposed to happen today, but it looks like it isn't going to happen. Luckily, I have this phone that he forgot to confiscate. And now I'm calling my lawyer. Big, are you ready to defend me? I hope you already know what you're going to say in front of the judge. He said, the food in your house is amazing. Are you serious that you're eating all of that? Big, you should be studying so you know how you're going to defend me. But from what I'm seeing, he's simply eating this food. I think I got the worst lawyer of all. Even Bob's cousin would be better than him. But now I will call even more people. Actually, I will call random people. I'm calling here, but the person who answered is a little familiar. Are you by any chance that criminal who destroyed all those cars? He said, I don't know who you are, but you're going to regret calling me. Wait, what are you talking about? But unfortunately, the police officer stood up, and I had to put the phone away, because he can't know that I have this. I'm going to be taken to my trial, so he opened this door. I'm being taken here unfairly. I'm sure I don't deserve what's happening to me. All of this is very unfair, but now I'm ready for this. I'm ready to be locked up forever. Great, I got it right here. I'm sitting here, but my lawyer still hasn't come. He said, if he doesn't show up, you'll be locked up for much longer. This is much worse than it seems. But luckily, Big ended up getting here, and I'm going to be judged. But I'm afraid of what he's going to say. He said, Judge, my client is Sigma and doesn't deserve to be locked up. How is that a real argument? So the judge picked up this book. He must be reading whether this is true. Even the police officer is looking here. Now I'm going to be sentenced to stay in prison forever. I doubt that was a good argument. The judge dropped this book. He said, it seems like a valid argument. According to the laws written by the president, this is a valid argument. But who is the president? Not even this police officer believes that's a valid argument. So he picked up the hammer of truth, and now he's hitting the table here. He said Wheelix is innocent. So the police officer ended up falling to the ground. Big, before leaving, I want to do one thing. I hope to know who the president is that saved me. And how did you know that this was going to save me? He said it was Bob who made these laws. Okay, I didn't know that. It looks like the president is right here. Bob, thank you so much for this. You saved me from staying locked up for a long time. He said, don't thank me. Thank my vice president, Sigma, who created all these laws. This can't be true. Are you serious that he made the laws? So he got closer and simply agreed. So that's why the laws are so weird. I'm going back home here, and they graffitied my whole house. Okay, that's not good. Whoever did that is definitely a criminal, because I didn't give permission for that to be done. Now it's nighttime, and it's time to continue my job. I'm calling totally random people, starting with WX. You can see that he was sleeping. He said, why did you call me in the middle of the night? Because it's fun to do that. Well, he hung up the call, but a van appeared over there. That's a little weird because I know that van. It's literally that criminal's van. He's literally right next to my house. I'm watching this. He stopped in front of me, and now, unfortunately, he's coming here. He's even armed, and now he's shooting. He's trying to break this door. He said, if you call again, you're going to regret it. And now he finally ended up leaving here. I was lucky that he ended up leaving me alone, and now he just left. But I don't care much about that. You can see that he's leaving over there, and now I will get this boat of mine. And I'm calling him one more time. I'm going to tell the truth. I don't believe you. I doubt that you will chase me again. He said, you will regret this. I did that so he would chase me and I would run away, because this boat has something very cool that I really doubt he knows. Now I'm running here, but he's catching up to me. The only thing he doesn't know is that my car drives on water, and I simply just escaped. And you can see that he's trying to hit me, but I already got away from here. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, all you have to do is become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.